Scorpio. Welcome to December 2014. Woohoo! It's your dawning day. Time to celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Dance to the music. Okay, he's leaving. I know your patience is wearing thin. And some of you are really feeling like, I've had it. And then all of a sudden your sense of humor will return. All of a sudden you're going to notice, whoa, why did I take it all so serious? I'm a Scorpion, and I'm excited to be alive. Yeah. Now, December is going to be an action-packed month. Pluto and Uranus are making the 6th of their 7th exact squares. It's on the 14th and the 15th. The final square will be on March 16th and 17th, depending on where you live. But it's going to be really intense over the next 4 months because as the faster moving planets move along, they keep kicking these two off. As you know, the Sun, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars move along. Right now in November, it's Mars that's been activating the Pluto-Uranus square. So for you, Pluto is in harmony with you. Pluto is in Capricorn. It sextiles the Scorpio. So you're not so much being challenged by Pluto and Uranus unless you have personal planets in Libra, Aries, or Cancer, or Capricorn. Then Pluto and Uranus are on your personal planets. And that is where change is absolutely being asked of you. You know, sometimes you can resist change with Saturn, like you can get away with it. But not with Pluto and Uranus like this. So it's far better to be the change agent of your life than to have these two push change on you. Okay? So Mars kicks it off December 1st. It is in Aries, so it pulls in the Pluto-Uranus. But at the same time, it is in harmony with Sagittarius, Sun, and Mercury. Then Mars enters Aquarius on the 4th. Mars is your traditional ruler, Pluto is your modern ruler, and Aquarius rules the foundation of your life, so you may be really enjoying being at home, wanting to do things around the house, wanting to clean, organize, paint, renovate. Good time to do that. Good time to work on your home or move, anything around that energetic area of physical locality where you live. Good time to get in there and organize, clean, paint, renovate, or move. Jupiter will retrograde December 8th through April 8th, and Jupiter is in a fabulous area of your chart. So having Jupiter camped out in the area of your reputation in the world, your destiny in the world, your outward contribution to society in the world, how you express your unique individuality to the world, your career legacy. So having Jupiter camped out there, the fruits of your labor, you are going to continue to receive all of this year and even next year, all of 2015, because Virgo rules the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you own, or the business you work for. And so it's only going to increase. You're going to see more fruit to your labor, more fruit to your hard work. And Venus enters Capricorn on the 10th. And then we have the final Uranus, of this year, Uranus-Pluto square on the 14th and 15th. The final one is on March 16th and 17th next year. And then Mercury enters Capricorn on the 16th. And see, as these faster moving planets come into the picture, they, force you to look at the changes you need to make in regards to what you think, how you work, and, day-to-day travel, short distance travel, the car you use, the computer. You may be, experiencing breakdown with some of these things. That's an opportunity to get something new and break through onto the other side. Break through with your lifestyle, your daily routine, your work, how you work, your habits, your health habits, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And this is a wonderful time to step up. A fabulous Scorpio client of mine, coaching client, sent me this wonderful book called Step Up. And it really is so true that when we step up, when we stop complaining and we step up, it changes everything. When you take responsibility for where you are and where you're going, it changes the game. It changes everything. And, you know, this is a good time for you to take action. And the Capricorn, so we have Venus conjunct Pluto square Uranus during this time period as well. So it's going to get kind of intense here in December. But again, for you, it's not so much about the Scorpios, because Pluto is sextiling you, which is harmonious and empowering. Yes, you have to take action with a sextile. It's not like a trine. You have to go for that job. You have to write the blog. You have to call people. You have to initiate. But if you do, you'll find the rewards. You'll find that you are incredibly successful. So Capricorn rules the area of what you think and what you believe. Well, Cancer rules the area of what you believe. So Capricorn rules the conscious mind, and Cancer for you rules the superconscious mind, or the higher mind, your higher self, your mighty I am presence, your connection to source, your connection to your spirituality, what you think, believe, your truth, your wisdom. So you are looking at this in December, and especially going into January, when you have the Cancer full moon in that area, you'll really be looking at what you believe and how that serves you. In Capricorn, you're looking at, you know, networking, using social media to get the word out, using social media to expand your business, expand your friends, and networking and connecting with others. So this is a good time for you to connect with others in the community, out in the world, and, you know, feel really positive about your future. Feel really excited about where you're going and what you're doing. You have a lot to look forward to. Now, Uranus moves direct on the 21st. This can improve your health. This can improve your work habits. This can improve your lifestyle. And the sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. Then the moon enters Capricorn on the 21st. Then we have winter solstice on the 21st in the northern hemisphere, summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, Capricorn new moon on December 21st and 22nd, depending on where you live in on the planet, will you experience the Capricorn new moon. And this new moon is at 0 degrees, and 0 degrees is new beginnings. Now let me come back to that. I think I jumped over the Gemini. Now the Gemini full moon for you is in the area of your partner's resources, other people's resources, other people's values, intimacy, sexuality, who do you trust, who do you let in, the deeper mysteries. Gemini is 8 signs from you. And this is a party moon. Sagittarius and Gemini are the party signs. So this is lighting up your values, what you love and value. It's showing you to be aware of what other people love and value. Uranus is in harmony with the Sagittarius sun. Uranus is in harmony with the Gemini moon. So there could be some sort of financial bonus coming in here for you in the first part of December, because Uranus is in harmony with the sun and the moon, and the sun and the moon are in your financial houses. So some of you are going to see some sort of windfall coming your way that maybe is a surprise, that you kind of knew you were getting a bonus, but you didn't know it was going to be this good. And it could be really good because Uranus is in harmony with the sun, in harmony with Mercury in your money house, and Gemini is in your money house, and Uranus is in harmony with the moon and the sun in your money houses. So this could be something very financially beneficial to you, and very, put a smile on your face, giving you extra resources for the holidays and the end of the year, going into the new year. That's always something to celebrate. Very exciting. And it looks good. I really like what I see here for you. And now Chiron is challenging this fabulous full moon. And be aware of what you're saying. You're so powerful, and you can say things that can just crush people. And you're not even aware of it. You know what I mean? You're just thinking, hey, it's the truth. What's the problem? But the thing is that even though it's the Gemini full moon, which is usually pretty detached and good sense of humor, same with Sagittarius, it's being squared by Chiron. And Chiron acts like a planet in your astrology. Chiron is an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. And Chiron square Mercury and the sun means we can be hurt. Like, people can say things that hurt our feelings, or we can hurt others. And so just be aware of that. That, you could say something and, say to your spouse, you say, oh, don't you have another dress to wear? And then she's like, oh, what? I don't look good in this dress? I don't look good? Oh my gosh. So people can take things way too sensitive with the Chiron. And words can definitely be like little weapons there. So be aware that, you're a powerful, powerful sign, and you don't want to offend when, your intention is to have a good time, unless that is your intention to sting. That's that Scorpio sting, right? And remember, that stuff always comes back, right? Whatever we send out circles the earth and comes back to us. And so you got so much to look forward to. And, there's going to be some pitfalls here in December. There's always challenges. We grow from our challenges. If everything was easy all the time, we'd grow inches. But it's the big challenges that really force us to step up, take responsibility, and make something of ourselves. And so this is just, it's a fun energy. It's going to be a party energy, and it can be like one of those situations where you're having a drink, you let your guard down, you're just being funny, and then out it comes, and then the next thing the person's crying, it's like, So be aware that there's going to be extra sensitivity at the Gemini full moon. Typically it's not. However, it's Chiron. Chiron is bringing up everyone's sensitivities. And so you're psychic, you're intuitive, you can read people. So just, don't let your guard down if you're at a Christmas party and there's lots of drinking and, and fun and all that. Just keep it light, keep a sense of humor, and then you'll just have everyone eating out of your hand. And, that's the key. I mean, this is a strong time for you because you sextile with Capricorn. So Capricorn, when the planets go into Capricorn, you're in gear. You're ready to go. You're like, what's the problem? Other people are like, oh, Sagittarius is over. But you're like, what? No, this is good. Let's focus. Let's get things done. Let's work. Let's accomplish. Let's achieve. And you can. So this is a good time for you if you have any writing projects, if there's any kind of proposal you want to make, if you want to, get the work out, you can do it. You can get things done now. Don't wait. Initiate. And yeah, Jupiter's retrograde, so, the growth and the expansion, I mean, it can still continue. It won't be as massive as it was, but it really will be come next spring, because he's going gangbusters then. And all the work you do now is preparing you for 2015 and your takeoff in 2015, because Saturn into Sagittarius on the 23rd. Woo! Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. And I'll be back in December with our celebratory toast for your graduation. And I planning on that. I figured I'd wait till the 23rd, like right around the 23rd, to do it. And this is really exciting because you're graduating. And, you know, having Saturn in your own sign is definitely not easy. It is not easy because he is continuously grooming, continuously asking more of you, asking you to, you know, define who you are now. You've been in this process of really looking at, who am I? Who am I based on my own terms? Not on, you know, what everybody else wants me to be or what society tells me I'm supposed to be, but who am I really based on my soul, my authentic self? Who am I? And why am I here on planet Earth at the most exciting time of Earth's history, this transformation into the age of Aquarius? And you are a forerunner of that. And you have been transforming. You have been changing and mutating. And it will continue, because when Saturn goes into Sagittarius, yes, you will definitely feel that shift. But then Saturn's going to say, what are you? You are not your money. You are not the things you own. You are a great spiritual being having a human experience, and it is about connecting to what you are. Now that you've redefined yourself, it is time to put it into action as to what you are. But it is something to be excited about because, you know, having that pressure off of having Saturn in our own sign is pretty heavy duty. But you will see the rewards come to you for all the work you've done since October 5th, 2012, when Saturn entered Scorpio. Now, Saturn is going to go into Sagittarius on the 23rd, and Saturn backs into Scorpio on June 14th, and at 28 degrees Scorpio, it will just kind of hover there, and then back into Sagittarius on September 17th, and he will remain in Sagittarius until September 2017. Now, for those of us that have planets anywhere from 28 degrees Scorpio up to about 5 degrees Sagittarius, you are going to have Saturn go over you 3 times, okay? Because when Saturn goes forward now in December, it moves forward over those degrees, and then when Saturn retrogrades, it moves back to 28 degrees, right? And then it moves forward again over those same degrees. So you get Saturn 3 times for 3 months, and that's for all of us. And I'm right in it because my Leo sun's at 29 degrees, and then my Mercury and Pluto sit next to my sun, and they're at 1 and 2 degrees Virgo. So we're all, you know, for all of us, you know, late degrees, 28, 29, 0 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are getting Saturn 3 times. It's not a negative. It is, I've been working with Saturn since he moved into Scorpio, because my Leo starts at 8 degrees. So I've been working with it since 2012, and it's been really valuable because Saturn has shown me what to eliminate and not to be distracted by, so that I can focus on what truly matters and make the changes I need to make so that I stay empowered and the master of my destiny. So it's not a bad thing to have Saturn square your sun. It's not a bad thing to have Saturn square your personal planets. It's challenging, and for you guys, it's conjunctions, which is, it can be as challenging as a square, but you have an advantage because you get to direct Saturn, whereas it's at a 90-degree angle to the rest of us. We don't. And so for you, it is still about transformation. It is about reincarnating without changing bodies. It is about looking at what you're doing and how's that working for you. right? If what we're doing isn't working, we need to change what we're doing. Now, sometimes I notice with people, like if their astrology is really intense, that they're almost comatose. You know, it's like the guy who's just in a car accident, and you ask him how you're doing, and he thinks he's okay, you know, till you find out, you know, he's got whiplash, he's got this, he's got that, because you're in shock. And when you have so much intense astrology coming at you, you can be in shock with it. Like you're thinking, everything's the same, everything's what, you know? And I call that the void. You know, if you go to my website, to Brilliant Breakthroughs, I take you through the process of breakdown and breakthrough. And there's a part where you're in the void, and when you're in the void, what you're doing doesn't change. So in other words, you take action, but it doesn't change anything. That means you're kind of comatose. That means what you're doing isn't working. And you may need a life coach or a career coach or a relationship coach. You may need someone who can give you good, constructive direction, support, and strategies in order for you to make the changes you need to make in order for you to get to where you want to go. And that, you know, I notice, you know, because I work with so many people and all signs, and I love all the signs, that when you are in such intense astrology, it's almost like you're in shock or comatose to it. You're walking around like everything's the same when it isn't. Everything's changed. And the only thing that hasn't changed is your strategies. So you may need new strategies. If you're not getting where you want to go, if you're not getting the results you want, then it's time to step up, take responsibility. You know, because when we complain, we're pointing the finger out here. And I love this book because it talks about that. Like, this writer is brilliant. And it talks about how we do that. And you notice that with people. I mean, you can get with people who have just been through everything. They've lost everything. And they don't take it negative. They don't complain. They are ready for what's next. They are taking action. They're taking responsibility. And then they recreate it. So if you do need to step up, if you do need to take responsibility for where you are, then that will empower you. And the universe totally supports that. When we take responsibility for where we are and where we want to go, the universe will open doors for you. They'll bring you the right people. They'll bring you the right coaches that can help you and get you where you want to go. And that's what it's all about. You know, it's not about accumulating more and doing more, especially where Saturn is for you. It's all about the inner journey. It's all about your personal evolution. It's all about your soul evolution, your personal growth. That's what this is about. And when you are looking at it from that perspective, you won't have anxiety, because the anxiety comes from the what ifs. And that means you're out in the future. Whenever you're what ifing, what if, you're in the future. And the future hasn't happened. You're not there yet. So there's no power there. So it only creates anxiety when you go there. When you go back to the past, well, that's history. You may as well go back to the 11th century when you do that, because you're in a past life when you do that. All power's in the now. Your future is determined by the choices you make today. And when you stay here now, there's no anxiety, right? Here you are, you're watching the podcast or you're listening to the podcast. Think about it. What's going on in your day that you're anxious about? There really isn't anything about your day that gives you anxiety. You're going to the future, right? You're thinking about the what ifs, right? Or you're going back to the past, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, hindsight's great, but you know, when you're there, you're doing the best you can with what you have. And so when you stay here now, you're in your power. And you're in the juicy good moments. Because when those moments of bliss happen, it's in the now. Moments of bliss, joy, ecstasy, feeling connected to source, feeling connected to your soul, that's here now. It's not in the past, not in the future. So be here now. If your patience is starting to wane, it's going to pass. It's almost over. Saturn leaves on the 23rd. And even when he comes back, you know, he only comes back to 28 degrees. And that's only affecting those Scorpios born in the last 3 days of Scorpio. So those of you born, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, those folks. Then it's the Sagittarians, those born right at the beginning of Sagittarius. So if you have planets in the beginning of Sagittarius, then you're still dancing with Saturn. However, it's not negative. It's just reality. It's just showing you, where you need to focus, what you need to eliminate. And when you let go of what no longer serves you, you soar higher, you move higher, you go higher. That's why the theme song for 2014 is, let it go, let it go. Don't hold back your power. Don't hold back your light. Shine your light. Be who you really are. This is what Saturn's been grooming you for, is to be your authentic self. Be who you really are. Don't hold that back. Shine your light, and you will have the rewards and success that's rightfully yours. I'm not seeing a lot in the area of love. That doesn't mean it can't happen. Just because I'm not seeing it here doesn't mean it can't happen. Love can happen anywhere, anytime. It usually happens when we least expect it. And it's really what you're ready for, For those of you already coupled, I'm not seeing anything there either. So that the area of love is totally cool. I am seeing an increase in money with the Gemini full moon and Uranus moving direct in the area of your work. I'm seeing a lot of creativity in the area of speaking, writing, teaching, communicating. That's pretty hot for you. And this is a new start with the Capricorn new moon. And all of the new moons have been at 0 degrees. Your eclipse, your new moon was at 0 degrees in October. Then the Sagittarius new moon was at 0 degrees in November. And now the Capricorn new moon is at 0 degrees here in December. And in 2015, all of the super moons, which are the most powerful moons we can experience, are all new moons. So I think there's a cosmic message here for you. And that is new starts, new beginnings, getting on a new path. And it's like the Fool card in the Tarot. He's there with his little sack. He's at the beginning of the road. He's all excited. He's optimistic and hopeful, bit naive, but we always are when we're at the beginning of something. However, I still get that this is a message of new starts and new beginnings, and that 2015 is going to be a year of new beginnings, powerful new beginnings. It's very exciting, and I know you can feel that excitement. And I know by the time you get to the 3rd week in December, you're really going to be feeling a new joy, a new sense of freedom, a new excitement that you've been through quite a bit, and you have. And now you're getting the reward for all the hard work you've done, all the letting go you've done, all of the reworking of things you've done, and really being true to yourself, being true to who you really are, being your authentic self, being your soul self. That's going to pay off for you. It's really exciting. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing Google Plus and my podcast, Scorpio. You are so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal transits, your personal astrology, what's coming up for you in 2015, it's very easy. You go to the link below, takes you to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Scorpio, don't wait. Take action now. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. I can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I've got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. So baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I'll shake it off, I'll shake it off. Yeah, I'll shake it off. I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. Yeah, that's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright.